Hi, everybody. Welcome to America's Midwest. We're in Columbus, Ohio, as the Blue Jackets are ready to launch in action tonight. Opening face-off just moments away. The Devils win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. They fight for it along the boards. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Ready for that save. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Through pass ahead. Here's a shot. Fantastic save.
Matheson's a great goaltender who understands where the threats are. And this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save.
Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Loins plays it along the wall. Shot. That's not going to fool him. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. New Jersey's won the face-off deep in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. New Jersey's got the puck along the wall. They keep a hold of it. The Blue Jackets gain possession along the wall. He's in all alone. That's turned away with the pad by Matheson. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Dangle and it goes sideways.
He's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Tremendous block on the play.
The bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
New Jersey's got the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Grabs the puck. Quick feed to Flynn. Takes a shot. And it goes off a stick and off to the side. Moves it quickly over to Albeline. And a little physicality ends that threat. Columbus has the puck. Directed over to Flynn. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. New Jersey's got control of it now from their own end. Columbus looks to get things going now with the puck. And they'll battle battle for that loose puck along the boards. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. The Devils played along the wing. Takes a shot, and he makes the save. Julio's got the puck in his own zone. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Moves the pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Big time hit check there. That's how you finish a play. Whistle as the puck is frozen up.
Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused, when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Of the twig as he pokes that one away. And he loses control of the puck. Takes the pass. No room for that one to get through. And he sidesteps the check there. Here's a chance. Oh, great save right there on the play.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Devils are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
You always hate these penalties. You're in amongst the puck, you're fighting for it, and then you get your stick on your opponent's skates, and you wind up in the penalty box.
Columbus sends their man advantage here now for the first time this evening.
Well, another power play opportunity here, James, and they can't squander this opportunity. Find a way to get on the board, otherwise the coach is going to have to start to make some adjustments.
The Blue Jackets can't convert to the power play. Both sides are back to even strength.
A tremendous job by the PK units, James, to get out there and show hard work. This is exactly what it takes to kill a penalty, and they did an excellent job.
The Blue Jackets take it along the wing. Moves it to Pekka. New Jersey's got possession of the puck. The Blue Jackets have it in the offensive zone. And he makes the save, and that has some hot sauce on that one. Passes on over to Timmins. He carries the puck up along the wing. Passes it over. Stopped by the goaltender. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
Well, prior to puck drop tonight, I had a moment where I really kind of felt old, Cheryl. 1,000 games has he hit recently, and they acknowledged him with the silver star. He still feels like a kid to me.
Well, beyond the fact that you are old, James, and so am I, it is pretty incredible to get to the 1,000-game mark. And think about the journey that he's had to get there. I mean, the family support to be able to weather different injuries, and of course, the battle. You have to have strength training, you have to have physicality, you have to have a mental side of your game to stay in it that long. He's done a fantastic job, and he's rewarded tonight.
Amazing. And now he moves it quickly to Parade. Shot! And there's the save! Oh, what a hit check! He got all of that! The Blue Jackets take it along the wall. Takes the feed, but under pressure. Picked up along the wall by the crowd. Matheson's gonna hang on for a whistle. More than half the frame has been played here. Still looking for our first goal. Offense's own face-off, but he wins the draw. And he makes the save.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there, because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Shakes off the covering. And that pass attempt is deflected. Matheson's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The centermen glide into position. Slides the puck over. Columbus has it in the defensive end. The Blue Jackets pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Forces the turnover. The Devils gain control of it.
Flame's last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision, but he makes the play.
Tries to make the move and can't hang on to the puck.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Price has the puck inside the defensive zone. New Jersey's on the attack. Big save by the goaltender, washing that one. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Here in the late going of the frame, the game is still scoreless. Here they come on the rush. Columbus gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Slides it up to Bouillon. Reads the pass perfectly and takes it off. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Moves the puck. Slides it over to Flynn. They gain the zone from the left side. Oh, off the iron.
So frustrating when you don't get the bounces, you just miss as that one goes off the pipe. You gotta wonder, you get the opening goal, the momentum's all in your favor.
Columbus looks to attack. Stops that one. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. The Blue Jackets win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Made that stop. Gortz moves the puck. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. The Devils have it now. Seriously close! And that's deflected off someone in front. That's it for period number one. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Opening face-off for period number two, about set to go. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far? Trying to shake loose. He's in! Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Here he is, takes the shot! And he denied that opportunity. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Blue Jackets have had more scoring chances, more shots, but they still trail early in period number two. Columbus wins the draw. The Blue Jackets have it against the wall. And the puck's booted away. And he passes it up ahead to Lindstrom. Columbus brings the puck in from center. The Blue Jackets take it from the side. Picks up the puck in his own end. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
What a save. I mean, how quick do you have to be able to get on that puck, James? Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Columbus goes to work in the offensive zone, and we've got a fight. Well, Cheryl, fighting's not for everybody, but you know what I don't see right now? I don't see anybody sitting.
Yeah, both benches, right? Standing upright. You know, the stick taps are coming later. You always look at athletes that drop the mitts, defending themselves and their teammates, and you look at them and say, yeah, you got our back.
Play set to resume here finally after a spirited scrap just moments ago. Still lots of time left here in this frame, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. DeVries picks up the puck. And he takes the feed. The Devils play it along the boards. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. The Blue Jackets really need to find a way to start finishing on some of these scoring chances because they trail here in the middle. Receives the pass. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Pass to the front. Denies him.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
The Devils move the puck in the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Off a stick and they can't connect. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Nice defensive robbery on that. Nice zone entry from the left. To his teammate. Oh, what a save in front.
Well, that didn't look good, James. I mean, he is still on the ice and is going to need medical attention. That was just a huge hit, and he was on the wrong end of it. Loins is injured on that last hit. He's on the receiving end of just an absolute monster here, James, that laid him out and really took his time to get up. I think he's injured. He's not 100%.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Devils are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0.
Got to figure he knows about this next milestone. He's only one goal away.
Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Just slide to that. Both sides digging into that puck along the wall. Picks off the feed. Columbus moves ahead with the puck. Lindstrom's got it along the wing. Grabs the puck away. Takes the feed. Denies him on the play.
Nolan's time in the penalty box is up, and he's got to get back to just finding his place within the game on the ice, and he gets a nice scoring chance right there that needs to give him some confidence. He can play physical, but he's also got to play with his brain.
Here they are on the attack. Lindstrom's got it along the boards. Angles it over to Orpik. New Jersey's looking to break out of their own end. Moves the puck along the half wall. Julio's got it in the defensive zone. Timmins has the puck against the half wall. Columbus has it behind the cage. What a steal in his own end. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Fires it on net. Matheson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Blue Jackets continue to trail here late in the second, despite having more chances here tonight. New Jersey's going to start with the puck in their own end. Sends the pass over. Quick pass to DeVries. Moves the puck to Bouillon. Here's a short pass to Flynn. Poked away in the defensive end. From the neutral zone now. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a shot. Shuts it down. Columbus with possession in their own zone. With some open space at center. All alone! Oh! And look at that penalty coming up!
He's ahead of the pack here, off to the races, and he gets taken down from behind, and that's going to be a penalty shot, tripping all day long.
And the shooter lines up. Here we go. Well, that's a big no-no as the officials blow the play dead. Getting into the later stages of this period, New Jersey's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. The Blue Jackets gain possession in their own end. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Quick shot! Score! Doorstep! He passes on the rebound and puts it home. The Blue Jackets get the break they need here late in the second.
Sometimes when it gets late in a period, you have more urgency in your step, and they were certainly more aggressive in that last shift, and it showed when they attacked the net.
Moves into the slot. That goes off the post and stays out. Yeah, refs don't like that. There's the whistle as the net comes off.
Klime's last chance is a high-grade scoring chance. I mean, it's a byproduct of his load and explode, but boy, does he miss. He rings it off the bar, and he cannot believe it. Look at the frustration in his body language.
Takes a blast. Turns him away. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. The Blue Jackets seem almost a little frustrated out there as we near the end of the second period. They've had plenty of chances, just cannot convert. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. The Blue Jackets come up with a defensive zone draw. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Bouillon. Intercepted. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Across the line along the left wall. And a stick break setup. From off the wall and onto a stick. The Devils played along the wing. Here's a chance. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Blue Jackets have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Two periods down, one more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. The Blue Jackets need to start finishing their chances as they trail here in this third period. There we go. Puck is dropped, and now the clock is ticking on the third period here. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Lindstrom's been feeling it here tonight, James, getting a ton of puck touches and looks on net, and finally cashes in. That one's going to feel good. But I do love his process here. I mean, it shows maturation in his game as a young player. Sometimes you can get frustrated and let it take you off your game, and this time, he didn't let that happen. He found a way to get the tally.
And now he angles it across to Bouillon. Off the post!
The Blue Jackets trying to shrink their deficit, but it won't get done there as they wire it off the pipe.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Devils are clinging to a 2-1 lead. And they win the draw here in their own end. The Devils have it now. Here they come up along the wing. Fires it! Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. And makes the save. Covers it up, we'll get a stoppage in play. And here we go. drops the hammer to end this one.
It's an emotional game, and sometimes you got to do what you got to do, whether it's standing up for yourself or for a teammate, and that one's going to end right there with that last punch. Not difficult to see who won that fight. The W goes to the road team all the way.
They've got the debris all cleared up off the ice, and both teams step in for the face-off. The Devils win the draw here in their own end. Oliver's gained the line and on the attack. A little dipsy-doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Oliver's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Right up the gut into the offensive end. Denies him with the save. Quick feed to Bouillon. New Jersey's got it in their own zone. And now he moves it to Oliver. And there's the save. Columbus has possession of the puck. Handles the pass from the right side. Takes it and looks ahead. Beats the puck over. Sidesteps the check. Knocks it away with the stick.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
The Devils are in transition. Here's a pass to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. Gets in front of it.
Madison's really had the pulse of his team this game, James. I mean, making some huge saves at the right time, and that's what you need from your goaltender, to sort of weather the storm when they have to and make the timely save when they need to. You garner momentum from it. It's uplifting and it provides energy.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Devils lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Slides it down late to Bouillon. Gaining steam here on the attack. New Jersey's got the puck.
Good. He's going to have the home crowd on his back all night. There's going to be a lot of noise when he touches the puck, but that's what happens when you injure their player.
Comes up with a stop. New Jersey's got the puck along the boards. And he takes the feed. Picks up the puck. He's over. Locks it down with a stop. I think he got a blocker on that one. The Blue Jackets carried along the wall. Stop. And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they just created and doing something with it.
There's a shot, and he's able to handle that one. The Devils gain possession along the wall. Toss up the puck after that hit. Slides it across. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We are all tied up in this one. The Blue Jackets win it in the defensive zone. And now he tries to get it across to Bouillon. Shot! Redirected off a stick. Moves it quickly over to Bouillon. And a great scene. Takes a wrist shot. He scores! And there it is, number 20 on the year.
Well, that's a milestone, James. It isn't easy to beat the goaltenders in this league. He's done it 20 times.
Columbus will go to work as they win the draw. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. They've got the defense outnumbered. the line from center. New Jersey's got control of it now from their own end. Takes the feed from the wing. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck. Picked up along the wall by Nolan. Tries to get the puck to Flynn. Sends a pass over. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Devils scoop it up along the boards. DeVries crosses the line and is on the attack. Columbus takes possession of the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. New Jersey's got the puck. And he slides it quickly to Klotz. And he takes the dish. Way too much congestion blocks that. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Here's a shot. Denies him on a stopper. New Jersey's got...
Oh, how did that stay out? Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all within the net and complete desperation and complete level to make that one.
The Blue Jackets have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. New Jersey's got the puck against the boards. Lets him fly. Stones him with the blocker. And he takes the pass. And now it's over to Rosehill. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. Answered the call on that play. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck along the boards. Columbus looks to break out in their own end. Here's an off-man rush. And he's knocked off the puck there. Picks up the puck. Passes out front. And that doesn't connect.
This is the best part of the game. It's really tight. It's down the stretch. One mistake either way will be the difference maker.
Dupre's got it in the defensive end. Peck has crossed the line and gained the zone. Shot. Oh, best save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I mean, I was ready for the goal call there. But that is desperation. He finds a way to track and get to that puck. Don't know how, but he kept it out.
Well past the midway mark of this period, Columbus leads it 3-2. The Blue Jackets gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end.
Didn't mean to step on you like that, James, but look at that hit, and it just took me off guard.
In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Well, I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum. Momentum can carry them back into this game.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. The Blue Jackets win the defensive zone faceoff. Gaining momentum along the wing. The Devils grab possession of the puck. Quick pass to Klotz. Forward pass on the play, and the puck leaves the zone. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. The Blue Jackets continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. Dishes it off. From the point, they take control of it. Shoots it. Takes the feed at the point. And there's the save. Scores! They've tied it up here with a timely goal in the third.
Well, with their backs up against the wall, they decide to turn the tides and put on the press, if you will, James, and they get the equalizer. The game has so many swings of momentum, and you always look to your leadership to make a difference, and that's exactly what he does when he puts this goal on. He's contagious. He's infectious when it comes to energy, and there's another example.
The Devils have jumped right back into this one and not a moment too soon in the third.
Oh, we have ourselves a game here, don't we, James? And this is what everyone wants. They love these nail-biters right to the finish.
Slides the puck to DeVries. Here's a shot. Oh, and it stays out. He gets a piece of that one. Feeds the puck up to Bouillon. Tucked away from danger. Pumped off the puck. Quick feed to Gortz. New Jersey's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Sends it in front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
I love this snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender. But how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
Victory if they can hold down this lead through the rest of the third.
Well, it's all about game management, but they can't just sit back and hold on. Otherwise, their opponent, they will look to attack and they will take advantage. Put them back on their heels. Be in the offensive zone where they can't get an opportunity to attack you.
And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. Matheson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
The Blue Jackets coaching staff has to be frustrated. Their players have played well tonight, but they just can't finish on some of these chances, and we're running out of time late in the third. Slides the puck ahead to Gortz. He's got a step. Scores! And that's 300!
He's been eyeing that one up, no question about it. James sitting at 299, but he hit 300 tonight over an excellent career. Ask any goaltender, and you got to know where you are in the net. You got to have a knack and a sense to your positioning, and you also have to have quiet feet. It just looks like he's scrambling around in the crease here, and he can't find his footing, and as a result, he can't get square to the puck.
Late goings of this period. New Jersey's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. The Devils win the faceoff at center. On the attack along the boards. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Here's the shot. Great read on the block.
New Jersey's top line has been just that tonight. They've contributed offensively, and they're a reason they're in the lead.
Takes it at center. Columbus looks to move the puck from their own end. And that's off target as it hits the body. Now he slides it up to Lindstrom. Columbus has the puck. Shot! Turns it aside. DeVries plays it along the wall. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Huge steal on his own end. Moves it to Lindstrom. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Oh, what an effort giving up the body there. Let's move to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Uses the force on that hit. Handles the pass. Big time stop.
Matheson's been really sharp tonight, James, and then just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. Amanda's team's played well. They got going north, they created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. And it is all over with this one. Columbus was the better team when it came to face-offs, but that puck possession and starting with the puck didn't amount to generate. Hey, you know who loves being at home? Everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and it's an electric crowd here to cheer on the team back on the ice tonight. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. The Capitals are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Prosser. Picks off the pass. Washington's got the puck in their own end. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck now. Takes a shot. That's blocked by Pacioretty. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Nice job tying up his opponent. Off target. The Capitals have it now. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Takes a shot.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination, have his eyes on the prize the whole time, and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net. That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
The Devils take possession here inside the offensive zone. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Moves it to Prosser, and he's ridden off the puck. New Jersey's going to play it along the blue line. Washington's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, and he drops it perfectly in the offensive end. Washington's got it in their own zone. Quick pass to Prosser. Picks off the pass. New Jersey's lugging the puck behind their own net. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. Denies him, he got all of it. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Made the stop on the play.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Takes the feed. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Washington's got the puck along the wall. And there's the whistle icing the call. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. And off the draw, they'll take possession.
That's a huge draw by the center, James, coming off an ice, and you know you need a change. You got to find a way to win that and get out of your zone.
Oh, that's blocked away.
Coaches will always tell you, right from the onset of a game, right from puck drop, you want to make sure you're on your toes and you physically engage to get into the game right away. Well, that hit right there, that is physically engaging, all right. You can see the entire bench lights up with that one.
Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Shuts him down.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Big save in front.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Here's a short pass to Larmer. And that's broken up with a stick in front. The Devils going to work on offense.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting 2 in a row, back-to-back. They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How do you defend? How do you turn pucks over and get going north? They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Devils have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And now he angles it across to Eriksson. Lead pass ahead. Oh, clutch save! Comes up with the steal.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
The Devils have used their advantage in shots to take the lead here in the first. And after the draw in center, they've got a hold of the puck. Quick feed to Prosser. Grabbed along the board by Eriksson. New Jersey's looking to break out. Slides the puck over to Gannon. The Devils kick it along the wall. Moves behind the net. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Eriksson. Takes that pass back at the point. And that's blocked. The Capitals will play it from the defensive zone. Battle along the wall. The Capitals scoop it up along the boards. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. The Devils looking against the half wall. And it's off the iron!
The Devils putting on a clinic in the offensive zone, trying to pad their stats and increase their lead. The puck has been on their stick all night long. This one goes off the post. It's a tough one. You can see the frustration there. Every shooter wants to score.
They've got numbers here. Moves it around along the half wall. Presses it over. Oh, what a play to give up the body on the block. And now he moves it to Prosser. Cuts into the paint. Comes up with a monster save in front.
And this is a dialed-in goaltender. Very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
New Jersey's got a hold of the puck. Takes the pass. Feeds the puck to Albany. Feeds it over. Oh, that's tremendous poise to the defensive end to break off the pass. Moves it quickly over to DeVries. Slips by the chin. Turns it away. Jostled off the puck. The Capitals will play it in their own end. Slides the puck over. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Pacioretty's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. The Devils came hungry to play this one, and they lead as a result here in the first. New Jersey's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Big time stop there. Can't get it to go. Here's a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Pacioretty. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. New Jersey's got the lead here in the first as they have been the more dominant team in the offensive area. Washington's going to start with the puck in their own end. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. New Jersey's got it along the wall. Here's a chance behind the net. Pumped away. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Here in the back half of this period, New Jersey's on easy street right now. They lead at 3-0. Off the draw. Nice job blocking up his opponent. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Here they come on the attack. Puts it on net. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And now he tries to get it across to Prosser. Moves the puck. Quick feed down low. Moves it to Malone. Oh, great save and a beauty on the play. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Tries to feed it over to Hensick. The Devils gain control of the puck against the wall. And that pass is redirected. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. Sends it into the offensive zone. New Jersey's got the puck along the boards. Grabs it in his own end. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. New Jersey's coaches wanting to see more pucks on net going into this one, and I'd say through the better part of this first period, they have done just that. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Spectacular save on the play.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
New Jersey's got the puck in the defensive end. The Capitals take possession here in the open ice. Slides it across. And that's blocked away. Taken along the wall by Erickson. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Sometimes when you're losing, you can get caught up over trying here, James, and this is a product of him mismanaging the puck. Sometimes you got to keep it simple and just get the puck going the other way.
And he loses control here. And he takes the feed. Sent into the offensive zone. New Jersey's regained possession of the puck. Takes the feed from his own end.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Huge steal in his own end. A quick pass to Kearns. Whacks it into the offensive zone. The Devils gain possession. Receives the pass. Oh, look at this. Odd man rush. Sends it over. Possession after that neutral zone draw. Here's a chance. The Devils move the puck into the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Alvey. Through center. Takes the feed. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Here we go. Lots of time left in this one, but certainly a lopsided affair to this point. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on. Here we've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
The Devils came ready to play in that opening frame, James. They dominated possession. They were first to the puck, and they really set the pace in terms of their skating ability and their movement of the puck. They just need to manage that puck in the second and keep this game in their hands.
Too much congestion in front. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Well, you can certainly sense the frustration. I mean, they're getting blown out in this game, and he deploys that hit. You can see it in the body language right now by the entire bench. They're extremely frustrated.
Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Sends the pass over. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Now a quick pass to Klotz. Shot! And that's broken up. And he takes the feed. Here we go. Odd-man rush here. New Jersey's offense has come to play in a big way as they dominated both the shots and goal category. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. New Jersey's been rewarded for putting pucks on net here early in the second. Albaline's won it in their own end. Handles the puck. Price plays it against the boards. The Capitals gain control of the puck. Oh, relentless pressure. They come up with the turnover. And a great save.
Pacioretty's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Devils came out with jump, and they have been non-stop right from the start, leading 4-0. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Quick feed to Sestito. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Klotz. And that slides right out to center ice. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Works it across to DeVries. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. Sends a pass over. They've got numbers here. Dishes it off. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Moves the puck into the attacking area. And he puts that one aside with ease. And he takes the dish. Swing and a miss. Scrum along the boards. Washington's got a hold of it along the wall. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Malone's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, what a save off the redirect.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. The Devils have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Gets a piece of it with the glove. Passes it over to Prosser. Moves it to Erickson. There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
Shuts him down.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Great chance and an even better save.
Go Devils! Go Devils! Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, and you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up
trade here in period number 2, continuing to find offense.
Well, there's no question that they're steamrolling their opponent here. I mean, the ice is tilted, and it is one way, James. They found a way to maintain possession. How about the shots they're getting on net? Unbelievable.
Quick pass across to Misa. Moves up ahead here in the neutral zone. Great pass from the left wing. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. The Capitals gain possession along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Klotz. Here's a chance to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Scrum ensues along the boards. And he takes the pass. Oh, look! Out against the wall!
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
New Jersey's across the blue line. Washington's got the puck. Puck grabbed by Misa. Goes right to the crease. What a stop right there. Muffs the shot attempt. Quick pass to Klotz. Big time stop there. Handles the pass. Taken by Ben. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Oh, he gets some rubber on that.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Oh, look at the pass. New Jersey's got the puck along the wall. Blocked in traffic. Takes the feed. Drives it to the crease. Finds some space in the corner. With the stop.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
New Jersey's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. There's another consecutive save.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
New Jersey's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Tornado's taking it from his own end. And now it's over to Sestito. New Jersey's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Takes the pass.
He knows he's only one goal away from his next milestone. That's why he's possessing the puck tonight.
There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. The Capitals win it in the defensive zone. The Devils get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Here's a short pass to DeVries. Dished on over to Gannon. Washington's got the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. They've got numbers. Looks to set up at the point now. And that goes off, pours off a body. Takes it to the front. Denies him.
Bennett's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save. He's such an aggressive player, and he gets into the game by physically engaging. You know right from the onset he's going to lay hit after hit, because that's how he plays.
New Jersey's looking to carry this sizable lead here into the second intermission. They have been the dominant club tonight. Kearns has it in the defensive end. Fires it on net. Comes up with a stop. The Devils get a hold of the puck.
Prosser stick snaps, and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Look at this down the right wing on the attack. Oh, flushes the leather. What a stop.
Well, hip checks can certainly be dangerous if they're not executed correctly here, but this one is absolutely textbook and really fuels his entire team here, James.
The Devils continue to lead here in the late stages of this second period. Quick shot! Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Scores!
Well, he fought for position to find this puck on his backhand, James. He's running out of real estate, but he was able to put it through and find the netting.
Washington's won the draw. Makes his presence known on the ice. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. And he was ready for that save.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
The centerman glide into position. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Good use of the body on the play. Slides that one right across the blue line. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. New Jersey's got to be happy with where their game is at so far tonight as they continue to lead big here late in the second. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. The Capitals have it from the corner. Gannon scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. He scores! What a goal!
Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front, goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
The Devils are showing no signs of slowing down, and here we are in the late stages of period number 2. They continue to hit down the accelerator.
Yeah, and the coach must be loving this. I mean, sometimes you can't put your finger on exactly why it's working the way it is, but the chemistry is off the charts here, and they've got a comfortable lead.
Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Welcome back. She's Shell Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Third period is underway. I'd be curious if there's a response here because to this point it's been simply too much to not enough. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
The Capitals really haven't played well for 40 minutes of play, James, and they need to change the mindset, refocus in this third period if they want to get back in this game. And it's going to start with puck retrieval, having some urgency around it to be able to get it and hold on to it. I mean, they haven't had any possession time.
Quick feed to Klotz. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. And they cough it up in the neutral zone.
The Devils have been so strong all night long. They've been positionally sound. They've disrupted play, and they've really created a ton of offense. But in particular, it's been their interceptions and their takeaways that have led to the offense.
New Jersey's got the puck now. Into the offensive zone. Washington's got the the puck in their own end. Looks to pass it to Erickson. Passes it over. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again. Thompson's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
The Devils have it now. Moves it to Albaline. Washington's got a hold of the puck now. Nice up in front.
Finally hits the back of the net and ripples the twine after multiple opportunities here, James. You know, he's been around it all night long. I love that he's been possessing the puck, finding ways to take it to the mid lane, but this time he converts and he cashes in. That's a nice connection.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Oh, great move to shake off the check. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
I love the way he recognizes the space between him and the defender, and he uses a magic set of mitts to change the angle of that shot. Has a high-danger scoring chance.
The Capitals get a hold of the puck along the boards. Takes the feed at the back end. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Sends it across the ice. New Jersey's gained possession. Angles it over to Klotz. Steps inside the line. Puck clears the zone and they'll be forced to regroup. Moves it quickly over to Gennin. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Quick pass to Gennin. The Devils gain control of it. Scores! It's in the back of the net!
This is a character play that leads the bench, James. He's stumbling, he's falling. It looks like there's no option, and the puck is going to dive, and guess what? He finds it. You know what? He's rewarded for the effort. Excellent play.
Things have gone here, and I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And a great save. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Devils' offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
When we have a look at it, James, it looks like it's redirected, and that's just beautiful timing and get the hands away from the body, be able to get it to go the opposite direction of the goaltender.
Tonight, they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Malone's lugging the puck. The Devils take it across the line. New Jersey's got the puck against the wall. Takes the puck. A howitzer. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Here they come on the rush. Fires it. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? The Devils have it now. Here's a short pass to Paré. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Slides it diagonally to Granato. From center they get into the attacking area. Grabs control of it at the point. Washington's got the puck against the boards. And he takes the feed. Oh, and gives up the body as he lays out to the block. What a selfless play. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Paré. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Fox. Look out, here they come on the attack. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he get it? Plum on that. What a stop by Bennett.
Just want to have a look at his assists here, James, so far in this game. You really sense that he's spatially aware tonight. When that puck is on his stick, it really is on a string. I mean, he's manipulating his opponent. He's creating space. But he has just a knack to know exactly where his line mates are. He's threading the needle. He's creating. And he has a couple helpers so far.
The Devils are in the home stretch of this one here in the third period and lead by a wide margin. Can't connect. Sends a pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Takes control of the puck. They go on the attack from the left side. Quick feed to Gannon. And he had an answer with that save. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Johnson's moving the puck through his own zone. Washington's on the attack. The Devils scoop it up along the boards. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Moves it to Gannon. Here's a shot, and he catches that one with the glove. Granato stick handling in his own zone. Subban's gaining momentum. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Devils have it against the wall. And he can't hang on after that hit. The Capitals ready to go on the attack. Slides the puck across to Oliver. Here they are on the attack. Knocked away. Handles it along the blue line. Here's the shot. Scores! And he hits the hat trick and let those hands fly.
First time this season, James, he gets the trio in all different ways. Pretty unbelievable to get the net 3 times. I really like this shot, James. It's about accuracy when he recognizes a screen net from the goaltender. He's down in the butterfly trying to make himself as big as possible. Not big enough for that shot.
The Devils continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Shot! Denies him on the slapper! And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. New York's up next on the schedule. Tickets still available. Go to the box office, or you can get them online. The Devils have shown no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big. Timmins wins the faceoff in the offensive zone. Gets in front of it for the block. Tries to get the puck over to Robinson. Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because having a type of game like this, you just say, get him the puck. And that's exactly what's happening tonight, because every time it's on his stick, he's finding a way to fill the net here, James. A Hattie so far in this game. He has been lethal when that puck is on his stick.
Puts it on goal. Oh, major league block on the play. Here they come on the attack. Pass on front.
Now it's hard to miss from this distance, but you got to get there and you got to get the puck on your stick. He does a great job of getting in tight.
The Devils are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Sheriff.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
New Jersey's got it in their own zone. Oh, look at this chance.
The Devils' top line is coming onto the ice. They've been so effective. Their chemistry is unbelievable. They have a ton of motion, and they're real tough to defend.
New Jersey's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it quickly over to DeVries. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. The Devils have traded tonight like a shooting gallery and are in cruise control late in the third. Moves the puck from off the bank pass. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck, when you separate the body from it.
Sends it in on the attack. The Devils gain possession along the wall. And he coughs it up with the pass. The Devils have it from their own end. New Jersey's got it in their own zone. Booming shot! Denies him with the save. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Sestito's got it in the defensive end. Throws it in. New Jersey's got the puck. The Devils are on the attack. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. There's a firm collision. to get things going. The Islanders will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. New York's got the puck along the wall. Moves it over to Lasky. And now he angles it across to Newman. Denied by Matheson. The Devils take over on possession. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. McBride's off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
They always want to dictate pace when you start a game, and now they're back on their heels, taking the minor penalty. Looks like they weren't ready to go.
New Jersey sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, this top-rated power play unit gets their first opportunity to bite in this one, and man, is this ever fun to watch.
Takes the feed from the left side. Back to the point it goes. Tries to feed it over to Malone. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Takes the shot. Oh, he denies him with a fantastic stop there. Back to the blue line. Oh, look at that flashy save there. Power play set to roll on as the Senators get ready for the faceoff. Off the faceoff, they take the puck. Nice job to escape the zone. Gets the puck over to Oliver. Back at the point, they set it up. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Puts it on net.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of